Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Thomas and this is my first of hopefully many weekly recap trading videos. The reason I'm making these videos is because I want to document my journey, create accountability for myself, and of course share with the internet. Let's deep dive into why. As you can see from my journal, I have blown my previous evaluation account. At its peak, I was 170 or so away from passing on the Wednesday. After having a bit of a bad red day on the Thursday, I simply just couldn't handle it, and the day after, I crashed out hard. I have therefore bought myself a new takeprofittrader evaluation account. But because I'm trading on the same day as the day I blew my previous evaluation, these trading habits you're about to see are not typical unless I'm already on tilt. Alright, at this point I just got my new account opened on the charts, and the goal was to make at least $600. Although after a crash out, I'm fully accepting if this account blows too.
Order filled.
This is the first trade, and I entered when we had a good bid off the EMA on the 1 minute chart. I normally only trade one contract, but as I said earlier, this time I decided I wanted to make 600 and I wanted to make that in one trade. A minute or so later, I got stopped out for a fat 650 loss.
Stop filled.
We sold off to around the bottom of the short-term range and formed a nice looking doji. I entered my next trade and stop loss below the lows.
Order filled.
I was just instantly wrong and took another loss of $360.
Stop filled.
I thought to myself, well, if the pivot point and the doji couldn't hold, then I think we'd do a pullback. So I pretty much reversed my trade and entered a short position. It sat around my entry for ages, until we finally got a leg lower, but it was instantly bought up again. That was until the sellers took charge and hit my first target. I proceeded to move my stop to break even. That was the momentum the market needed to also hit my second target.
Target filled.
As you can probably guess, it wasn't long before I entered another trade on another doji candle setup. It ran through the lows instantly and not allowing me to put my stop there. So I moved the stop at the bottom of the entry candle after that got bought up. This time, however, I moved my stop to break even when I thought it was going to hit my target, and I got stopped out.
Stop filled.
Briefly thereafter, I saw that the 5 minute candle was being rejected off the EMA, and I marketed into a short. Fortunately, it didn't take long for the market to hit my first target, and I moved my stop to break even, or at least I tried. Eventually, I did manage. Took out my stop, so I ended up with just a 200 winner. Literally a couple of minutes later, I placed an order at the 1 minute EMA. My thought process included that my stop could be above the candle high on the 5 minute chart, and hopefully the wick test a bit below that would be another barrier for the market to go lower. The market pushed and got insanely close to stopping me out for another loss, but somehow the market gods were in my favor. We got this fat rejection candle on the tick chart, followed by another straight into my first target.
Target filled.
As the market nearly hit my second target, I moved my stop to break even. This is where my inner goblin wanted a bigger win, so I moved the target to the next level I thought it would hit. I then looked away from my computer until I heard the following.
Target filled.
What a lovely sound. That trade ended up in a $1,260 winning trade. I ended the day with that. Day one on this new evaluation account therefore leaves me roughly at $1,030 in the money. Let's get back to the standard trading behavior next week.